Hello, my dear friends, and welcome. My name is Vickie Hadge, and this is Even So, It Is Well. Today, I'm going to share how I've been living well with MS for over 15 years. It's a four-pillar approach called the D.E.S.K method. This acronym stands for diet, exercise, sleep, and kindness. I invite you to stay to the end to hear how each and every step of this method can benefit you and help you to live well with your MS too. Why make diet and lifestyle changes? Excellent question. Multiple sclerosis disease-modifying treatments, DMTs, are designed to prevent progression. Diet and lifestyle changes can help us to manage and reduce symptoms, be healthier and happier, and possibly prevent progression too. So let's jump right in. Diet. I eat a whole food, plant-based diet. What does this mean? It means that I eat plants as close to their natural state as possible. So I eat peppers and onions and beans and nuts and seeds and legumes and dark green leafy vegetables. And I don't tend to eat a lot of highly processed foods. One of the questions I get is, how good do you have to be on this diet? And when I was first diagnosed, I worked with a nutritionist, and that was one of the questions I asked her. How good do I have to be on this diet? And she recommended 90% good. So 90% of the time, I'm eating whole plant foods. And about 10% of the time, I may eat a baked good, or occasionally French fries or potato chips. But most of the time, I'm eating whole plant foods. When I shop around the perimeter of the grocery store. That's where the freshest foods are. I tend not to buy things in packages. Anything that's packaged has been highly processed, and highly processed foods cause inflammation, and MS is an inflammatory disease, so we want to stay away from the inflammatory foods. Next is exercise. I recently was doing some research on this, and I found a study that found that 78% of MS patients engage in no physical activity whatsoever. None. And this shocked me, because if we don't exercise, we will continue to decondition. We have to keep moving so we can keep moving. And also, when we exercise and when we try to exercise, it helps our brain build new neural pathways to our extremities. So if our arms or legs aren't working really well, if we continue to try to move them, our brains will continue to try to find pathways to help us. So if we have a damaged pathway and we keep exercising, it might find a new pathway to help us move. Next is sleep. Sleep is critically important, and I have only recently figured out how important it is. I've been doing a lot of study and a lot of research into sleep. And when we sleep at night, our brains get bathed in spinal fluid. And this bathing helps remove plaques. And plaques are associated with Alzheimer's and memory problems. And we already have cog fog. And cog fog is one of the leading reasons for people leaving work. So it's imperative that we get good sleep quality and good sleep quantity. So what do I do to help with my sleep? I try to lower the lights in the evening, and this is a signal to my body that it's almost time to sleep. And I don't eat too close to bedtime, so my body's not busy digesting food all night long. And I keep my room cool and dark. To facilitate falling asleep, we need to lower our body temperature a couple degrees. So keeping my room cool and dark helps me to fall asleep and stay asleep. And I have a strict no screens in the bedroom rule. No phones, no tablets, and no televisions. The light emitted from these can interfere with our natural circadian rhythms. So I keep those out of the bedroom so I can get the best night's sleep possible. The fourth pillar is kindness. We hear a lot about how important stress reduction is, almost to a fault. you must reduce your stress. It can be stressful to hear that over and over again. And I have found that what they mean is we need to reduce our stress hormones. The cortisol and the adrenaline are great short term, like if we're going to be hit by a bus or attacked by a bear. We need adrenaline and cortisol. But if we're stressed all the time and these hormones are running through our systems, it's going to cause inflammation and it's going to cause health problems. So we need to reduce those. But not only that, we need to increase our feel-good hormones, oxytocin and serotonin. So actively practicing kindness and mindfulness and compassion towards ourselves and others is the fourth way that I stay well with my MS. Which pillar of this method is most important? They're all important. If you think about a desk and then think about it with one leg taken away, the desk will fall over. Or even if you have one leg that's shorter than the other, the desk will become unstable. We need to have a balanced approach to our overall health. We need to pay attention to our diet, what we're feeding our bodies so it can be healthy. Exercise, how we're moving our bodies to keep them strong and flexible. And sleep, giving our brains and bodies time to rest and repair. And kindness, to keep our stress hormones low and our feel-good hormones high. All of these will help us to live a happy and healthy life that is in good balance. If you'd like to know more about the D.E.S.K method and how it might help you so you can live your healthiest and happiest life ever, I'd love to talk with you. I have a 7-session course on this method that includes tips, tools, strategies, and support so you can successfully implement all 4 pillars of the method. To see if this course is a good fit for you, check the link in the description below where you can schedule time to speak directly with me. We'll talk about where you are right now with your MS and symptoms and where improvements to diet and lifestyle may help. If it feels like my course is a good fit for you, then we can move forward from there. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, the like icon underneath the video. This will help this channel by telling the YouTube algorithm that this is valuable content and they'll show it to other people. And if you're not subscribed yet, go ahead and hit subscribe and the notification bell so you don't miss any upcoming videos. Until next time, be well.